Yo, what is up, guys? Zoran here with another TemTem episode on Ranked Series, where I just climb the ladder and do stuff, and you already know the drill. We just climb and play the game and try out new teams and stuff. But anyways, guys, I hope you all are doing well. I'm doing this intro when they're about to go into server maintenance. I'm hoping I can get at least 2 games in before maintenance. Since if not, I'll just do it tomorrow and try to get this uh up the same day. Um, I try to do a 2i raider again. This is like my 11th raider, and I still don't have a 2i. So that 2i is really, really not wanting to happen. So that's always fun. But anyways, guys, we'll just go ahead and make this intro quick because there's only like 50 minutes left before maintenance, and hopefully I can get those 2 games in. But yeah, I'll see you into the first game. I'll see you then. Alrighty, guys. Here's the first match. Took a while to find a match, but hopefully we can get these 2 matches quickly. If not, I'll just have to wake up early and find the second match. But already I am seeing nasty stuff. Scunch is actually a really big problem for this team. If he bans Mimit, then that's no fun for me. But yeah, neutrals are just way too strong, and they actually do enough damage against the birds. And he has like 4 neutrals, so. Yeah, neutrals are just a problem in the meta in general. They keep nerfing them, but I don't think their base stats is the problem. I think that they having access to literally every powerful move on every neutral is the problem, in my opinion. But of course, what do I know, right? Well, they banned Mimit, so at this point, I don't even care about the Minotaur. So I think here I do ban the Babawa because I actually do care about not letting Babawa through. I really don't have many answers to the Babawa. Babawa's so way too tanky. It takes way too long to take out, especially with what he has. I can't really afford to whittle it down, so we're just gonna go ahead and do that. But yeah, neutrals are just really annoying. They think they're nerfing them, but they're not. Base stats isn't the issue. It's the issue is their access to all those powerful moves that they have. And I really think that is the actual issue of the I think that's the actual problem that it's facing. So I feel like Token will come out here. That's what I'm thinking. I feel like Token comes out here. If I were to have gone anything else, Token would have come out. I mean, I still feel Token comes out, but this kind of makes it so Minotaur can't come in. And if he does, then he gets threatened by that. Yeah, there's Token. I kind of figured that was coming. So with that, I think now I should ban it. There's also the Oshiera though. Oshiera's kind of a problem for my team too. I do have the Volgon, but he could ban it. He could very well ban the Volgon, and then I have nothing for it. Whereas I have options for the thing. I think here I just ban. I'm thinking of banning the Scunch. Scunch is actually a pretty big problem too. Its slingshot procs are just really annoying. So I feel like I should ban it, especially when multiple things die to it. So I'm just gonna ban it. I do have Barn Sheep, but like I said, if it gets even 1 proc, then I just start losing it. Yeah, Volgon is on because he's gonna bring Oshiera, which is what I fully expect to happen. But I mean, I feel like this is gonna be a loss. It's gonna be really rough to win. So here, what do I want to bring? I guess I do bring the Token. I feel like I should bring my bird. I'm gonna bring my Mudget first, see what he brings. It's either Paharak or the... Yeah, definitely a Paharak. Drakash doesn't really do anything for me here. So, definitely a Paharak. So I have Pan Sunscreen on my dude here, so I won't actually take too much damage from it at least. Like I won't be taking the burn damage at least. Yeah, I'm thinking, does he switch out? I don't think he ever switches out here, right? Because he's definitely that one Walter, right? Stumble won't kill me, but he could double in. That could be a problem for me. Do I just switch out into my own bird? I could switch into Kari. Kari's probably a safe bet here. I feel like I could switch into Kari here. And just bait a burst to get that thing out of the way. I think that's okay. He might have switched Roller, but Roller can definitely take a Barnsey hit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and switch into my Mimit. He's just gonna go for Emiya here, which is fine. Yeah, then the reactive vial, which is fine. I just wanted to pop it. Yeah, there's a stone. Oh, he's going straight for Emiya. Okay. The burn basically helped me there though from dying, so that's okay. What do I want to do? Do I want to just switch out maybe? I kind of don't want to lose my Barnsey. So maybe I switch out into my own here and just go for Turbo. I could have gone for Hypnosis, but I think Turbo is safer. I'm gonna burn, but I'm not trying to I'm not going for a thingamabob. What you call it, an attack, so it doesn't bother me. He still wants to kill Emiya because Emiya is basically what kind of kills him. But this thing's just gonna keep that, which is fine. Here, I'm thinking he's just gonna switch out, right? Kinda has to. So, what does he switch out into? She-Era? Be a problem. I think a tornado's fine to do. We're faster now anyways, so definitely okay to do a tornado. Did not switch, so he must be Dick Skin. Wait, is he? I'm gonna go ahead and just make sure Token can't do much. I wonder if he's going bird now? No, he's still going. Still alive, which is good. Here. Let's go for another. Oh. I think he switches here then. I'm just gonna go for a fire. He doesn't outspeed still. I don't know if Fire Tornado will kill at I actually don't know if Fire Tornado will kill. I don't think it will. Maybe we just Wind Burst and Turbo again. Yeah. I think we do. Get another one. Yeah, there we go. Finish that off. Very good. So now he should have his... I'm at what? +7 speed? The She-Era comes out. That's fine. I'm way faster than this thing now. Right? Way faster than him. Problem is I need to deal with this thing ASAP, right? But we should be able to hyper. I'm just gonna go for tornado into it. Yeah, tornado definitely here. I mean, I could have just bursted, honestly, but I don't know. I just wanted to be safe. Goes for the fiery cell, ignoring my bird. That's completely. Now, see, because now I can just bring out my Amina. Because I don't really need any now, right? Because I don't have enough for hypnosis. That's a rough one, because Mouflonk is tanky as hell, Yawler's tanky as hell. I still need to take out the Toolgon. That's a problem. I guess I'll go Mimit. I wanted to bring a Mia, but I really need to preserve it. I really need to. I just go for Oil Steam. Or should I just go for the Hypnosis on? Maybe, yeah, maybe I Soil Steam here and just Hypnosis. Put this thing to sleep. That way I don't have to worry about it. And then this thing will overexert, letting me because I have resistance, so this isn't gonna matter. Yeah, so this is definitely the correct play. This ensures that he overexerts, and I get a hit in. And now he's put to sleep. And what I can do now is, since I overexerted on my bird, I can go ahead and I can just Dust Vortex if I. I'm just gonna Soil Steam. Soil Steam, and then I switch to Amiga. Because then what I can do is Yowler comes in. Okay, that's fine too. Yowler takes a big hit here. Pretty good damage. What I can do here now, we have to play this smart. I can Crystal Deluge the Yowler, but will a Mouflonk kill me? I mean, I still should Crystal Deluge the Yowler, 100%, and just go for a gamer burst into the Mouflonk slot, and hope I don't die. Really, the only option I have. But this at least ensures that Yowler is asleep. Okay, I get the Gamma Burst. I might not kill. Okay, kills, perfect. That's actually really good. Now Token comes out. I'm overexerted, which is not the best thing ever. And there it is, we won. Wow, easy. Let's go. Alright. Let's go for another one. So I think this is gonna probably be the last video for this bird team too. Unless you guys want another one, leave a comment below if you want to keep seeing the Pyrrhic birds. I'm more than willing to go. And here's that meta team as always. You know, Rolder, Jimurian, Minotaur. There's some Volcranes that have been popping out to Rock, Golzy. Like this is just standard now, right? This is all you see in ladder, which is pretty boring, but you might as well just play meta, right? It's a very stale and boring meta though right now. We're just seeing the same thing over and over. But what can you do? So Golzy is like a must ban on this team. Like I can't let it in it if I want to go birds. Minotaur obviously is also a problem. He banned my Pyrrhic, so that's fine with me. What can I take from him? Side of the team. I'm thinking I go Mimit and see what he does. Why? Because I feel like I can copy something off his team that will give me an advantage like that. He can't go Turok now. Oh, he's going double that though. Okay. That's actually a problem. What do I do to counter that? Baba was just a problem in itself when you're having toxics and that thing starting to see play a lot. This team isn't really built to fight Baba was. It was meant for to fight, you know, these other Tems that are all over the place. I think I'm just gonna go my Volgon. Volgon feels safe here. He could ban one of my crystals, but I'll still get one of my crystals through. Here I think I want to ban the... It's kind of hard to see which one I want to ban because they're both pretty rough to fight. Not gonna lie, but Vulcan is kind of worse. Not gonna lie, it is kind of worse to have to deal with Vulcan. Roller 100% comes into this team. There is no reason for him not to do that. But yeah, I think this one's for sure a loss. I don't think I can beat Baba with Mimit on this team. This team isn't designed to beat that, so I expect a loss. Which is quite unfortunate, but it happens. It happens. I might have had a shot with the Paharak, but yeah, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, but Baba is seeing a lot of play, so I think if I wanted to make a showcase my Seisman scene, but with Baba was coming into play more, I think I'm gonna have to bring a team with like some toxics because that seems to be the only way I'm gonna beat anything now. But yeah, I was just trying to copy his things. I didn't do too bad for having no investment in attack. Because it's 500 speed with like a billion stamina. I think that did exactly half, or more than half. I think. Oh, the second one doesn't have any attack investment from the looks of it. So it's definitely trying. It's better to go for this one than anything else right now. Since I'm way faster though, I could just switch out. Do I need it though? Not really. I don't really need this thing anymore. What I can do is I can just willpower dream before I die, maybe. And maybe I can get the willpower dream. I have so much stamina though. I have 186 stamina because of the Paharak. But now he overexerts, so that's fun. He overexerts now, which is really nice. And he goes down. That was the only way I was gonna take out one of them. And here comes the second one. This one doesn't have as much going, and it's not synergy, so yeah, okay, that didn't do as bad. And I have bait, as if I need it right now. Alright, so what is he gonna bring out? He's probably bringing out one of the Earth, or he's... Yeah, I don't see him bringing out Minotaur. But I could be wrong. If he brings it out, I'm kind of screwed. But I could see it coming out. I think I'm gonna bring Kairon just in case. I wanted to bring it, but I think this is probably the better thing. Yeah, okay. I don't want to bring my my thingy-bob into that, so I think this was a good idea to do. Damn. Or does water cutting really do more? It does. Definitely does do more. I could just burn it so it doesn't like kill me. I'm just gonna ignore the Mimit for now. I'm literally killing this man with his own bubble. That's so funny. Oh, okay. He has nauseous for it. Of course he does. There's not much else I can do though. Like I already knew I was losing this one. 100% was losing. Because I didn't really have any options for his Babawas. This team is, like I said, doesn't have any way to deal with the Babawa. So that's a big rip. But what can you do, you know? can't beat every team. This team isn't designed for Baba was. You can't really build for every single TemTem in the game. It's just not how it works, sadly. The burn making it so I can't die. That man has a lot of stamina investment in his Mimit as well. Just by looking at the damage. It's still pretty funny though. Because we don't really get to do anything here. I could just wind burst, but he could turbine. I just tornado just so he dies. And just go for this, because I die anyways. Get the Turek out. Then I die. But yeah. Nah, it was over though since draft. The moment I saw the bubble was, and I wasn't able to ban it since, you know, Golzy Minotaur exists. So as long as Golzy Minotaur exists, this team doesn't win. If they have like something like Babawa, because Babawa literally destroys this team. Just by being just by being just a very like bulky temp, really. That's really it. If you don't have a poison type move, then that thing is just staying on the board. Not much you can do about it. But yeah. GG. It was just it was done since draft. Alright, so this might be the last video for the Power Rack team. Not because I don't want to use it anymore. I really like the team. I've been using it on ladder off camera for the past few days, so I definitely like playing it. There's nothing wrong with it. I actually think it's a really fun team. But yeah, it's also pretty hard with the current meta anyways. The meta is just really dull, boring. Same 510s. Even when you look at pluses tournaments, all you see is practically almost the copy paste teams on both sides. It's pretty boring to even watch those tournaments, in my opinion. Maybe not for you guys. I don't know. You guys might enjoy seeing Lowali, Gialis on both teams doing the exact same team, and then switching into their Volorens and just toxic pluming each other, and then hitting helicopter kicks, and then going into rollers and just seeing who hits who first, who gets the other person down first. That's literally all it is in plus tournaments right now, and it's honestly super boring to watch. There is nothing unique in those tournaments right now, but that's just me. But yeah, hopefully Crema balances these tems out and kind of looks more at their movesets rather than their stats, which is something they're doing with other teams. Like they're doing that with Token, which I just don't understand why they're focusing hard on Token when Gialis, Rolder, Minotaur, Golzy, and Chimerian exist. I mean, like Chimerian is like the least one of my worries, just because he has a 4 times weakness to fire, and there's a lot of fire temps that outspeed it. So to me, like also melee temps that outspeed it. So to me, that thing doesn't really pose a threat as much as the others, because Golzy's fast, has a really good typing, and in terms of like it has a lot of weaknesses, but the thing is, even though it has a lot of weaknesses, those weaknesses are also weak against him. That's what I mean by good typing. He literally beats his counters. And it's because he has access to Hasty Lunge. It just baffles me that he has access to Hasty Lunge when he's so fast already. Like he has Sparkling Bullet, and then he has Hasty Lunge, he has Uppercut, he has Oshidashi, he has a really good move pool. He has a solid move pool. He's a very fast Tem, and he hits like a truck. Like it's just not fair with that thing with typing, because he literally beats his own counters, which is, in my opinion, not healthy when he can beat his own counters. Like literally, you can't bring Mudrid in. Mudrid is one that can one-shot him, but you can't bring Mudrid because he literally he might outspeed your Mudrid, because you need some stamina investment, or you need either you remove your special attack investment or your speed investment. And if you do either one, then on one side you don't outspeed him, so he kills you. On the other side, you probably won't kill him unless you're max special attack. I'm pretty sure he doesn't kill unless it's max special attack or it's a dust vortex. If it's not dust vortex, you don't kill. I'm pretty sure that Soil Steam does kill at max special attack, but that's one thing with Golzy. It's like that I think he didn't need AC lunge. Like all these Tems don't need these super priority moves if they're already fast. It just makes to me it makes no sense why fast Tems need fast priority move because it just like it really depends on the Tem as well. Like Oshiera used to have Aquatic Whirlwind. They removed it because it was just way too strong with it. But it makes sense because Oshiera is basically kind of like Gialis right now, where Gialis has this spread move that gets to hit everything on the field for a crap ton of damage. Oshiera does exactly the same thing. It does it does if it's not resisted, it does pretty good damage with Tsunami, and then it goes straight into Sarabatio, which then increases their special attack, and then it keeps hitting hard. So it makes sense why it lost it because it's a fast Tem and it hits hard on both sides. So that was a good change. And Oshiro might not be meta, but that's okay because it's still pretty good. Even if you don't see it much. But the reason you see so many of these other Tems is because either they have good like their stats are ridiculous, or they just have a lot of like base like they have a really solid moveset. Like look at all the neutrals, for example, which is why I get annoyed at neutrals is because they have access to literally every single neutral move in the game practically. Like Mufang has Goring, Base Jump, Held Anger, Knockback. It literally has everything. Like why does neutrals why does this thing have everything? Nerfing its defense and its HP by or was it its HP or attack by a little isn't going to do anything when it can still do a 160 base powered attack on you after 3 turns, and then while it's still bashing you in with base 115, base 130, or I forgot what it is on Goring with little stamina investment. It has literally really good stamina efficient moves as well. On top of that, not only do the moves hit hard, they're very stamina efficient, and it's just not fair. And Muflonk isn't even that slow, but it's very bulky at the same time. So it just makes to me it makes no sense why this thing has so many moves, but it's not the only one that's the issue. Muflonk isn't really the one with this problem. Um, Scunch, for example, nerfing its Brawly isn't doing anything when it can still throw Savage Suplexes, Ninja Jutsus, Held Angers, and then Perfect Jab you to get those speed ups. It doesn't do anything. Mentals aren't good. They refuse to make mentals good, so you don't see them. Like they're just if mentals were good, I can see neutrals being harder to put into your team, but mentals aren't good. They're just not. They're like Valier is seeing some play now, but Valier is a support, and you can literally just not worry about it because it's not gonna kill Yeller with telekinetic shrapnel. It's not gonna or black hole. It's not gonna kill a Muflank with that. While that thing is ramping up, your other Tem is probably dying to the damn other stuff, to the gorings and everything that comes out of it. Like neutrals just I think they need to choose certain moves on those neutrals and use it because like they need to remove some of them. Like I don't think, for example, I don't think Scunch, who is the biggest slingshot user in the game, next to like Volcrane and stuff, doesn't need ninjutsu. It doesn't need that super priority move. He's already going to be really fast. He doesn't need it. So why does he have it? Same thing with like freaking I'm okay with him having Savage Suplex because in my opinion, him being fast, he can utilize Savage Suplex really well. So that's fine. He can have Savage Suplex, but he shouldn't have Held Anger. He shouldn't have Ninja Jutsu. It just makes no sense. He's like this support Tem. He's like this Tem that can support and murder the enemy at the same time. It just makes no sense. To me, it just makes sense. This is literally why Yowler lost Show Off. Because Show Off was making it just too strong. Even then, it's still strong, but at least it needs setup now. It needs time to do this. Now it still has Toughen to make itself strong, but it's building itself up. So to me, that's fair. Yeller is fair now, in my opinion, because of that. Kind of know that he must have toughen. He can only clinch you turn one. You can kind of play around that, like swap stuff in to get their holds in, get a hypnosis ready. You know, like you have options with that. But things like Scunch and Mouflonk, like freaking. I don't really see Venmint much, but Venmint also has Ninja Jutsu, but I guess that's okay because it's kind of slow at the same time. But these things just literally come into the battle and just start bashing you with stuff. It either lowers your defense or you have flank taking half your HP with goring. It's like, and since there's nothing that resists it besides mentals, you don't really have a choice. You just take the hit. Unless you're very physical, you have a physical wall in there or a mental, which, like I said, you don't see them that much. But that's just me ranting, right? I really hope they look at Rolder as well. Rolder being one of the biggest annoyances right now has that's another one where it has held anger, freaking drill impact, rock frost, stone ball, freaking stone wall. Like it literally has an insane move pool, and that's it. Just they overbuffed its stats, and then it gave it a really good move pool. It just you don't do both. Not in TemTem. In TemTem you can't do both. I learned that you can't have both on a TemTem because it's just going to be way too damn strong. It's just not good for it to be having so much like powerful moves that it can utilize. It just doesn't give you any breathing room as the opponent unless you're using the exact same freaking Tems, and that's why all you see is Lowali, Chim, freaking Rolder, freaking all these things. You just see them all the time. Just go watch like the most. I think the finals for Plus's tournament. It was against Rishi and Gagbomb is his name, I think. And all they had, well, all you saw was Voloran, Gialis, Lowali, Rolder, Chim. That's all you saw on both teams. Literally, that's what you saw. It's like it doesn't matter who won that one because they were both using the same team. So it didn't even matter at that point. But anyways, this outro's coming out to be a long outro. It's just a rant. I'm not really like bothered by them too much. Like yeah, they're really good. I don't mind that they're really good, but it gets boring to see the same team every single battle. It's really boring. So I mean, it's okay that Babo's coming into play. That just means I have to adapt to that. Babo, in my opinion, isn't that the strongest thing. Even if you do double Babawa, you can bring things to deal with it, and it's okay. You can do the same thing with the meta Tems right now, but when they're put together, it's really hard to bring a roster that like beats them. And but you know that's just what I think. I literally have a like tech for it on my Scythe Munch team, but even then, it's still pretty tough. Anyways, guys, I just be ending it here. Please like and subscribe. You guys enjoyed the video. As always, the temp team is in the description as for you guys to like look at and see if you guys want to try it out yourselves. Maybe modify it, and maybe you guys can find a better, more synergistic team than what I can bring. But if you guys do, let me know because I'm all for modifying my Pyrac team. I love using them; they're fun. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next. Peace out.